Hi guys, it's Emily Petra from Evolve, and today instead of writing my blog, I'm going to try and come into current times and do a video blog, more recently known as a vlog. And one of the things that I'm super passionate about, that I talk to clients, groups, all the time, is about judgment. The judgment that we put on ourselves, the judgment that we put on other people. And so I wanted to share a little story with you today that made a pretty big difference in my life and kind of in my perspective. And one of the stories that I share with a lot of my clients that gives them a new perspective on some of their judgments as well. So it was a couple of months ago that this happened to me. I was driving down just one of our streets here in town, and the speed limit was about 35. Now, I happen to be one of those people that always does about 40, maybe 42. And so I wasn't going slow, but there was this woman that was driving behind me, and she was definitely in a hurry to get somewhere because she was riding my ass. And I typically don't have road rage, but after a while, and we were at a place where we were like in a residential area, so she could not pass me. She could not get around me. So it got to the point where, she was just right behind me, riding me so close. And I thought, God, what is your problem, lady? Back off. I'm not even going the speed limit. I'm going over the speed limit. And it continued to go on and on for a while. And it got to the point where she was kind of honking at me. And I wasn't, reciprocating that. I wasn't flipping her off. I wasn't doing what a lot of us do sometimes, or what I've done before, when, someone provokes you in that type of situation. But it was like she was definitely irritated that I was not getting out of her way, or that I wasn't moving fast enough for her. And so I just, and this happened probably all in about 3 minutes. It was just so fast that all of this happened. And so I just continued to drive, and I thought, no, I'm just going to keep my cool. Well, as we went, it just got worse and worse and worse. And so finally we got to a place where there was 2 lanes and she could go around me. And she sped past me, flipped me off, honked her horn, the whole 9 yards. And in that moment, I just, in my mind, was like, thinking all of these things like, God, what the hell is your problem? What is with you? You're going to cause an accident. I just was all up in my head, creating all of these scenarios and placing a ton of judgment on her. And then in that very moment, I stopped and I thought, what if her son or her child was hurt and she was trying to get there? I probably wouldn't be so angry at her for that, because I might do the same exact thing. Or what if her husband or her significant other, family member, had something happen to them and they were in a car accident or something and she was trying to get there? Or, what if she just lost her job and she just needed to get home? There's a million reasons under the sun that I could make up for her in that moment, where I would not be angry or have placed been in my head, placing all of that judgment on her. There were so many reasons that I could come up with right there in that moment to give her a free pass. And I thought, you don't know. Emily, you don't know anything about her. You have no idea what she needs to get to. You have no idea where she's going. But if you're willing to make up all of these excuses for her, and there are things that you would give her a free pass for, and you don't know if they're true, why can't you just decide to give her a free pass right now? Why can't you just let her be? Why can't you just go about you don't have to get and or react to that situation because of whatever she has going on. And I think that situation for me has been extremely symbolic in a lot of ways. It has allowed me to see myself differently. It has allowed me to see my clients differently. It has allowed me, we just don't know what other people are going through. And we so often get caught up in our own stuff that let that hold us back from being at peace and finding happiness. So in that moment, when I let it go and let her be on her path and I continue to be on my path, I was back in that peaceful moment, having that day that I started out having, and I continue to have. So if you're frustrated or you're angry with someone for some reason, Think about, are there reasons that you would give them a free pass? If their sister died, would you give them a free pass? If you found out that their dog just got hit by a car the day before, would you give them a free pass for that behavior? If their child was sick, would you give them a free pass? If you're willing to give someone a free pass for anything that you can think of that you would make up, maybe it's okay to give them a free pass just because. That's all I have today for this vlog. I hope that you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday, and I look forward to connecting with you at some point. Have a great day. Bye-bye.